This doesn't have to be a ride. This could be a freaking movie at World Showcase. This could be a food item. This
Will
could be a restaurant.
Will it be a movie? Come on.
You know mine won't be.
Nobody's picking a damn movie.
Just get rid of those big back TVs that are in there and find a flat screen HD. You don't even have to be 4K. Can we get 720 in that?
Or just a facial recognition software from, not 1997. That'd be great.
He's fussing about the tech and the... what?
Hey, I will say, that is at least 720p, the screen, and Spaceship Earth.
Because I don't disagree.
Welcome, Walt Disney World fans, to yet another episode of the Notcast. I say yet, but we took a week off. I got busy, so we didn't have time to edit a show for you. Hey, man, people were hitting us in our DMs, so had to preface it. But hey, we are back this week. This is the Notcast presented by NotClub33.com. And I think we owe you guys a must-do Epcot show. Somehow that got lost in the shuffle somewhere. We did all the other three parks for 2022, and we haven't done Epcot. Obviously, we're not going to say Guardians, even though it's basically launched at this point. May is, a couple of days from the launch date. So you can't say Guardians because that is the must-do for this year. You got to pick something better than that. Alongside of Patrick Neistat.
What's up?
Becky Wells.
Hello.
I am Steve Rhodes, and I've got Bobby Burchins with me today.
Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. La da 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 da. I'm actually completely sober.
Well, Afro Man disapproves of you being completely sober. So.
Well, yeah, believe me, I disapprove of it too. But it's a whole thing down here with the card and insurance. I don't know. I'm just gonna wait until it hashes itself out.
Hash used on.
Yeah, we all got it. No,
I know. I use it on purpose.
And all right. Oh, I'm sure you did. Yes. This is the must-do Epcot show for 2022 here from us here at Not Club 33. Go back in our Rolodex of Notcast here and look at our other three. We've done the other three parks. Guardians of the Galaxy is at this point less than a month away from launching. So if you're watching this, by the time you watch it, it's probably actually already a thing. So we're not going to say that. That's the new ride at Epcot. The family coaster there looks like a really cool thing, as you can see on the screen. But we're going to pick our must-dos that aren't the one that everybody is talking about. So any volunteers, this doesn't have to be a ride. There's no caveats that it has to be a ride or anything like this. This could be a freaking movie at World Showcase. This could be a food item. This
Will
could be a
it be a
restaurant.
movie? Come on.
You know mine won't be.
Nobody's picking a goddamn movie.
How many times can I say it on this channel?
We just talked shit about movies just like last week.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Probably a month ago based on airtime of the show, but yeah. Don't waste your time.
It's still like 2 days ago in the group chat. I'm just saying. That's all we did.
Do not go watch the movies at Disney. Do I have a volunteer who wants to give us their must-do first, or shall I go first?
I'll get it out of the way.
Wow, everybody went.
Let's go ahead and do it. I'll go ahead and say it. Mission Space. It is a must-do for me.
I was going to say the same damn thing.
What are we all going to say now? We got to restart.
Everybody's going to pick
Filthy
that one.
liar.
So, yeah. That's
Damn
for all the shit that I get about it, there is no experience like it in Disney World. Not even the teacups, which rotates you pretty quickly and everything like that.
Just go to a movie
there is
theater
nothing
with
that gives you the amount of G-forces that you feel during the liftoff sequence of that attraction. It is still a thrilling experience to me. I know that not everybody here loves simulator rides, and yes, it has its flaws with its TV screens that could have been replaced and. Sake. But anyway, point being is that it is still a fun experience, and I would say let the experience happen in front of you, and you will enjoy yourself instead of nitpicking it like some of these people on this panel.
I would say it needs to be fixed.
Oh, there we go. That's a precursor to a future episode on the channel.
Shit.
Son of a bitch.
Just get rid of those big back TVs that are in there and find a flat screen HD. You don't even have to be 4K. Can we get 720 in that mode? Yeah.
Buttons?
It is 720. We're just so used to 4K.
No, it's
but
not.
whatever. It's fine.
No, bro.
That's SD.
Yeah, bro. Your screen is in 720. You're in 720 right now, bro.
Happen to think that it's higher quality on Mission Space than here, but that's just
No, it's not. I assure you, it isn't.
I think there's static going through that
my
TV.
fat
Commodore
mug is
64.
that better looking than the face of Mars? All right, sure, okay.
Just saying. Becky, you had your
bad taste, bro.
you had your hand up, eager to jump in before
I was
Bobby's.
like the only one who didn't.
I thought you were doing the teacher's pet thing in the back of the.
I wanted
No,
to go
she-
first so I could say mission
That was
space.
Pat.
She was,
Oh,
yeah. She
Well,
was
I'm
pointing
sorry.
at me, I think.
I know you're not going to say Mission Space,
I'm
Pat. So go
picking.
ahead.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm picking the Epcot ball.
You mean Spaceship Earth?
No, I like calling it the Epcot
Yeah,
ball. Let's do
Spaceship
this.
Earth.
Okay.
I mean, if you're gonna go in an attraction at Epcot, you go up in the ball, right?
Yeah, I don't disagree.
I say
yeah.
you don't miss it. Yeah.
So
Man, there's so many. I've ridden that like 2 times in the last month, and I got to be honest with you. Like the camera that takes your picture,
it's terrible.
or whatever.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And plus, at the top, the peak moment where you're supposed to be having like look,
But-
it's Earth and stuff. There's like all this
But
like
for
random
me, Spaceship
crap
Earth
around.
is like what Epcot is supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a learning, something
Choosing
you're learning
your
about.
future community
Oh.
that you're going to be part of.
I think
just seeing
previous
it how-
iterations have been better, but personally, that's just me. But
how dare you?
It's still
Dame
there's
Judi
still
Dench?
an experience that keep her narrate. Well, hold up, Jeremy Irons, come on, bro.
Okay.
Simon Gruber, come on.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. All good narrators, by the way, but
I'm just saying.
I just
Except
want
for
to
the
go up in
first
that Epcot. ball.
I love it. Yeah, I love the ride, but yeah, I do agree with Bobby that camera when they take your little photo thing, that's got to be improved. But
It always has like some sort of hook thing going off to the left with me, and I don't understand it.
you could totally nix that part of the ride too with your face in it. They could just literally
Right.
You could hit a button without your face in it and just do like the adventure on the screen.
Or just a facial recognition software from not 1997. That'd be great.
No, they have to hide that part because that's what they're doing when you have your magic.
Well,
band
so
on the
you're
track.
fussing about the tech
tinfoil hat.
ride.
What?
He's fussing
What
about
you say,
the
Becky?
tech and the like. What?
Hey, I will say that is at least 720p the screen in Spaceship Earth.
Because I don't disagree that it
disagree.
needs some adjustment, but shit, that screen is better.
She's
Man.
got
I disagree. It's smaller.
about the same size.
Screen's better.
Yeah, the
Clearer.
definition.
Okay.
You actually get to see the full Marscape from your mission space cockpit. But continue.
Becky, I know you're not going to say either of those two things based on
Right.
the pre-show and the question you asked, and I think
My clarification.
yours might be similar to mine. So I'm going to let you go first. That
Okay.
way I can pivot if I need to, because I don't want to take yours because you actually researched it. So yeah,
Yes, about 13 seconds before I asked the question.
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, mine is do not miss picking something at the festivals. Like, try a food booth, try something that you want, because it's going to be a
Literally.
small enough portion.
That's mine. That was totally mine.
The festivals?
All the
festivals?
All the festivals.
Festival Plus?
Yeah, all the pluses
Yeah.
because they're all the time. I mean, Flower and Garden is 47 months long.
Yeah.
Food and Wine starts in fucking July. It's forever. It's always
don't
a
miss the
festival.
festivals.
There's like 2 weeks that they don't have something. Whatever. But I enjoy planning out what I want to try, so that when I stop and think, what am I going to do? There's an app that I will totally promote because I've used it for years, and it's Wdw Food and Wine is what the name of it is. And I think Steve's going to hook us up with.
Yeah, I'll link the
app in the description.
Shout out to Small World Code.
Right, so
Small World Code who made the app.
Explain what it is.
Yeah, so you can use this app to go on and wish for items. It has a comprehensive list of each food booth. Once they get pricing, they put it in there. They update it for every festival. There's a description of each item.
Map.
You can filter it by what you want to eat. You can look at it on a map. So if I'm looking at this map and I'm like, I'm standing here, is there anything orange around me? Because oranges, I wanted to try that. Great. I don't have to think about it. Perfect.
What if you can't read a map?
Well,
this show is probably
look
over
for the
your
orange
head
dot.
so many times. Yeah.
but they also
for the
have it
Flower and
listed.
Garden Festival.
And there are reviews in there. It updates with people's reviews. You can put your own little notes in there. I mean, there's
Bobby,
it's simple. It's basic.
No, I have a legitimate question.
Yeah.
Does it update the Flower and Garden Festival when it's in?
Yeah, it will update to the current festival. Like, as soon as they announce the menus.
And when the Flower and Garden Festival is in bloom, does it tell you where to get your Benadryl from?
It's in bloom.
Bring it with you.
I mean, if it's one of the menu items, there's some pretty weird stuff.
I'm forgetting.
Yeah, well, you're the one with the. With
you know,
the
if you
terrible
stop
allergies,
by
you
guest
probably should know.
services, they can probably hook you up with some sort of medication with the first aid station. I feel like your wife knows where both are located.
So there we go. That's some advice.
Well, that was like pretty much my exact same thing I was going to say. Not the Benadryl thing, but no, it's cool because I was gonna say you're in Epcot.
We have allergies, people.
I was gonna say you're in Epcot. Try something new. I mean, do something you haven't done before because you have. There's a festival every other day in Epcot there, so get a new food item, try something different that you haven't tried as far as food is concerned. Some of the top things we've said on this show previously, there's the avocado margarita over in the Mexico Pavilion at Chose de Margarita. There is the Dreamsicle Slushy in the France Pavilion that Bobby's mentioned before. There's 100 different things. There's the cantaloupe in the Joy of Tea in China. There's things like that you are always on the menu, but then there are other things that just like pop up in these festivals that you should absolutely try. But just, I will pivot just to throw a caveat out there for my favorite Epcot ride, and that's Soarin'. It's my absolute favorite ride in Epcot. If you can ride in B2, you want to be in the center.
Bobby's ready to talk.
B1, I'm sorry.
I have to. I will not let this go, but I'm going to let him finish it. Go ahead, please.
No, I'm not going to lose my thought. Go ahead.
Okay, so here's the thing about it. If you sit anywhere but B2, then the Eiffel Tower looks like it's leaning halfway over, and I got confused when I walked over to Remy's immediately after. And second of all, the end sequence with Soarin' takes you over Epcot, and it flies you over a future world that's no longer there and shoots off fireworks in front of the Spaceship Earth, which has never happened outside of maybe like New Year's Eve and like an opening day celebration. So how is that not bullshit? I'm just saying.
How long has the current show been running? Like Over the World or whatever it is.
Ooh, I think it's 10 years old at this point.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
That may be once they get Future World up, and I mean once they get Epcot up and going, maybe they probably
they're not going to reshoot the drone over the construction in what was formerly Future World. At this point, they're going to wait
if
for
it's 10 years old. That makes sense.
They're going to wait for it to all get up there, and they're going to fly over it. And at that point, you're not paying attention to the flyover anyway. It's a nighttime flyover right at the ball. I mean, at the Spaceship Earth.
Because it's going to be
I paid attention to it,
but if you aren't in, but as Bobby said, if you are not in the B section, your experience will kind of suck. So like I said in previous episodes,
still cool, though.
It's still a cool ride, but it's really not the same. I've said it in previous episodes, you need to be in the B section, and I said B2. That's where the Imagineers tell you to sit, but then there's feet dangling in front of you. So really, you want to be in B1, that puts you in the top and looking straight on. That's my personal opinion. Is you get up all the way to the top and looking straight on, and if you're in the B, you just
then it starts to bend like this.
It does not. No, but. Yeah, you can look at the video. There's the card. You can see it does not look like that. There's no bending going on. But that is from B. The video on our channel is from section B1. In order to get that, you will be placed somewhere randomly. But if you ask a cast member and you tell them you're willing to wait, they will hold you back and place you into that B section. So just a pro tip.
Unless you're a group of like 9 or 10.
Nope. Or if it's
Becky's family
any restrictions.
They'll still do it. They'll still do it. You just have to be willing to wait.
They weren't allowed at COVID times. I'll say that.
Nope. That's a lie. Because the video that's filmed on our channel is during COVID, and I was with 8 people.
That's amazing. Well, I just got somebody who didn't like me then, which is fine.
Yeah. No, it was one of those things where you just say, hey, they weren't trying to. They just told us we had to go like wait further away because they were spreading people out. It's like, yeah, you got to go wait down there and we'll call you.
Oh, nice.
and they're like, hey, you guys ready?
Disregard.
They put us in B1, so we got it.
Sweet.
There you go.
Anyway, join us next week. We're bringing another thing back next week. I believe on the schedule for next week is One's Gotta Go. You're not going to want to miss it. We haven't done a One's Gotta Go on this channel in quite some time, so we're going to head over to the Magic Kingdom. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but next week, be tuned in for that right here on this very channel, 4 p.m. Magic Kingdom time. If you want to be notified when that show drops, hit that notification icon. That's that bell looking thing down there. Like this video so you can let YouTube know this was a good video and will spread the word. And think about subscribing. It's free and it does really help us out. Like I said, we're back next week, 4 p.m. Magic Kingdom time with another episode of the Knotcast. Till then, from everybody here at Knot Club 33, have a great day.